Hello my Seo Knights, welcome back to another video where today, dude, it has been like an insane past couple of months, right?
It actually has, yes.
Because I kind of disappeared, and because I disappeared like Avatar Aang at the beginning of the series, so much has changed in the world. We had an election, we had a new season of anime get started. Within that
I'm still very
time.
behind on that. I don't think I'll be able to catch up on this year's anime within this year, if I'm being real with you.
You're not missing out on too much. There's only a couple like really good ones. The rest are just kind of okay. I actually think the full season isn't that great right now. Oh, and also JoJo was on hiatus until this point, so
Yeah.
for like 2 months.
I briefly died there for a moment. What an eternity it's been.
Yeah, we were like gonna go. We were looking at the light, you know. We were seeing the light, and then all of a sudden, Araki went down and said, "No, you have to finish JoJoLands. Here's the next chapter." Yeah, but Dom, you know what we're gonna do today? I mean, we mentioned it, but we are returning back to JoJoLands. And this is after a huge break from Araki, and I think this is what we need. We need a return to form. We need like something normal. And what is more normal than JoJo? There's nothing more normal than JoJo. Just, you know, seeing a man who can attack by activating his stand who makes it rain.
Yes, the rain stand versus gun guy.
Yeah, a rain versus gun. Who's gonna win? And you know what's funny? Gun. I completely forgot where we left off in JoJoLands because it's been so long. Like so reading this chapter, I was just kind of like, oh yeah, we are in the middle of a fight, and Bobby Jean is chasing down Jodio with a gun in a hospital.
I'll be so real. All I remembered was that there was a fight going on. I didn't remember the state of any character. So when he started foaming at the mouth, I'm like, why is he foaming at the mouth? I had to be reminded, oh yeah, there are 2 stand users.
Yeah, they're going through it.
Yeah. It really was, a lot happened within that hiatus that the world really did change, as we mentioned, and so very easy to forget what's going on in JoJo. Yeah,
I did not like how, you know, we had like basically the last 4 years was basically a filler arc, and then all of a sudden you know, this was, you know what it was? It was basically like you had Naruto, right? Which is like pre 2020, and then 2020 happened, and then 2020 to 2024 was the last 3 seasons of Naruto, pure filler, right? It feels like we're now back into like another canon event. And this is our Shippuden, and it's like, uh-oh.
The filler arc ended, now we have JoJo's.
Yeah, now it's like back to JoJoLands. Now it's back to, you know, Brave New World.
Boy, can't wait to watch that movie.
Oh, goodness. But enough jokes aside, this one I was actually really surprised that this entire fight, this entire chapter was basically Bobby Jean just trying to shoot Jodio.
It's just him trying to figure out which bathroom stall he's in. Try to shoot him. I mean, like, I feel like you should just listen for the noise of a man dying, but
it was literally like something out of Monsters Inc. You know, when Randa was breaking down the stalls.
I was gonna say it's very classic. The word I'm gonna use is cartoony. You know, but it's JoJo, so of course it's fucking cartoony. Like, you know, what else?
I like saying animated, but
it's you know, it's slapstick. It's a gag. It's Roadrunner. You know, it's Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
It's Looney Tuned.
It's Looney Tunes. Yeah, exactly. You know, this is something Bugs Bunny would be doing to Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, but this time Elmer Fudd is hunting down Bugs Bunny and actually has good aim.
Yes. I don't know. If you really think about it, JoJo's is nothing more than Looney Tunes with buffed men. So.
Yes.
But yeah, this whole chapter was just him trying to shoot him, And then Jodio was just like, you stepped right into the path of my reign. Die.
Dude, okay, wasn't that insane how, like, I'm like, okay, how is, because with what I love about JoJo is like, how the hell are they going to get out of this, right? That's my question, right? When I'm watching this fight, I'm like, how does Jodio with his rain ability beat someone with a gun with smart bullets? That's his stand.
Well, the answer 9 out of 10 times in the JoJo fight is pure dumb luck because for a brief second the opponent decided to be an idiot.
Yes, and in this instance, it was crazy because he basically made it rain, and the rain. So is it like the water?
The rain acted as a shield.
Yeah.
So what it was is he started doing activated stand, heavy rain, and he had it activated as a shield to stop the bullets.
Yes.
And then he like waited for like him to like slip up and get just close enough within his range to just have one good shot through the head. So yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, he killed him. He's dead, and now the weird child is crying over him.
Dude, but what a way to go out. He got like a water droplet through the head. Like, I think he's dead.
No, he's dead. I don't think he's coming back. He's dead.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I actually see her like crying, and I feel so good because I'm like, you're both monsters. You're both going out.
Yeah. She's so distraught, and she called her stand back to her.
Yeah.
And
trying to save him,
is
right?
Fine now. Yeah. I don't know about that, but maybe that's a possibility.
I think that's why she called it back, because she's like, oh wait, no, never mind.
This is a little off topic, but I like the shot. I like the panel of Jodio just walking up and stepping on like the stand.
That's funny.
So much. It's so funny. It's but yeah, I guess Jodio is planning to abduct this creepy child, and then also he's abducting the guy from the bank. So we got 2 new crew members. Let's go. Bank guy and child. Let's go.
Pretty much. Also, how is he alive? I thought we both were like, I thought he was dead.
Which character?
The banker.
Guy or
because of the stand ability, right? I thought the dude, Howler killed him. And he's like, nope, he's just in the ICU.
Maybe it was just like a fake out like death for like shock value, and like this time it's it is just like he survived somehow, and that's fate, it's destiny, because like the main overarching theme of JoJo since part 1 has always been like fate and destiny like tying together a person's life, and not just their life but their families and their friends' lives as well. So that's always been like the overarching like thing of JoJo's. That's why part 6 ends with Joylene becoming Irene, because that's her breaking from her family's like destined curse, because no longer is there a JoJo. Yes.
There's no longer a Joestar name to hold them back, right? From living normal lives. Which is bittersweet.
It's more like the JoJo than the Joestar itself. But yes, overall, it's because like the curse is over, it's broken. They're no longer held back by that.
Yes.
That's like Irene instead of Joylene.
Now, in this new timeline, poor Jodio, because he did not get that treatment.
Jodio. Yeah, no, the Joestar name is very strong and still around. Like, the Joestar name was dropped after like 2 parts in the original timeline. This one, it came back. It's still here. It's here to stay, apparently.
Yes. And see, what I'm most interested about is, so they collected, it looks like the flow with the documents, right?
Yes, because now they're taking the bank guy, because what they plan to do is take Howler's bank and land documents and cash out on the collateral that he signed over to the bank. So I hope everybody watching at home understands real estate and collateral and bank notices, because you kind of need that to understand part 9, apparently.
Apparently so. Like, I don't know. I just think it's so
I got-
funny that
I
this
got
entire
lucky. I
like,
grew up
if
in
you're
a
thinking
real
about
estate
part
house.
9, it's just about a JoJo extorting people at this point.
No, it 100% is just about a JoJo extorting
He's like,
people.
this is my journey to become
But-
rich, and you think he's gonna be like, start a business or like
drug
a
dealer
big
or...
treasure hunt. No, he's just extorting people for money. That's
No,
how he
see,
gets rich.
I thought it was gonna be like he's become like opposite of Giorno, where he becomes big gangster. He's gonna become like big drug dealer, Walter White basically. But like this is just straight up he's extorting people because a lava rock told him to do it.
That's so funny.
I don't know. Drugs hasn't really come that much into play. Like his plans are all like connected to real estate so far. Like this part started with like him like selling drugs to children, and then like so far it's just been like, yes, land documents. We must cash out on the land that somebody else owns because he's gonna foreclose. It's really funny, actually. I hope drugs never comes back into the story, if I'm being fully honest with you. I truly hope we just stick with real estate.
Yeah, well, I would see, because people were hinting at, and this is when it was like still going on. I thought it was gonna be like a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
This lava rock, and it's like leading you to wealth, so it's gonna be a map.
Island.
No, it's not.
No,
JoJo
no,
made that
it's
plain and clear, right?
Yeah, it led him to bank documents.
Yeah, just bank documents. So,
Just bank documents.
well, I mean, hey, at least he gets to fight a billionaire, and that's gonna be fun to see. You know,
That's
who's
true.
gonna win? A billionaire? It's like, it gives me the Giorno effect, you know? Where it's like, who's gonna win? A 15-year-old or a mafia boss?
Or a mafioso.
Yeah. Who's gonna win? Just a kid who, like, you know...
Who's gonna win? A 17-year-old
Drug-dealing
Clint
kid.
Eastwood fan? No, I'm just talking to who's gonna win? A 17-year-old 17-year-old Clint Eastwood fan, or a 100-year-old bisexual vampire uncle?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
who's gonna win in that fight?
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Elvis or this guy who doesn't even know who he is?
Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna win? Prince or David Bowie? The choice is yours.
Do you take the blue pill or the red pill? But
Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? Ooh.
oh no! Don't talk to me. I am so lucky I didn't watch that fight
That fight
because
so
I was
fucking
working, and when I got back, I just saw everyone complaining about it. I'm like, oh my goodness, it
hard.
was
They
so
like, didn't even
bad.
punch each other.
It was so bad.
They like didn't even like they didn't like they made like maybe 1 or 2 contacts.
I heard
throughout
it.
that
The
entire
worse,
fight.
the longer the match went on, the worse it got.
Well, yeah, because Mike Tyson has never been good with stamina anyway, so that was always gonna be his weakness. But like even from the beginning, they were like not hitting each other and making contact. It was just like whiff, whiff, whiff. It's like, oh god. Like every single fight leading up to it was an actual fight. This was nothing. This quite literally was just for show. The most rigged shit I've ever fucking seen. It was an act, but they couldn't even act.
So you know what's funny?
Fuck.
It was more staged and rigged than the court case in part 6 against Jolene.
Tying it back to JoJo. Let's go.
Hey, you gotta stay on point, stay on point. But yeah,
Is there a... Well, now I gotta know. Is there a Mike Tyson reference in JoJo?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna Google that now.
I know there's one in Baki.
Of course there's one Baki.
Yeah, Baki is basically JoJo but for MMA.
No, but somebody drew Mike Tyson as a JoJo's character. So.
Oh, okay. But yeah, okay. So how do you think this is gonna end? Do you think the girl is gonna like get revenge after she snaps out of it?
Yeah. Listen, I was joking about her permanently joining the crew. I think they're gonna like hold her hostage, but that's gonna be a bad idea, and they're gonna have to once again deal with. I don't remember the name of her stand, so I'm just gonna call it the Lovers because that's the only other similar stand I can think of.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's the Lovers. Let's be fucking real here. Yeah, so Steely Dan and her lovers over there. I think they're going to cause a problem while they hold her hostage and try to, and then they're gonna kill her. I think. This is my guess. And they're not gonna get any information out of her, but they're gonna kill her, so she doesn't, kill them with her stand.
That's fair.
I don't think she's gonna permanently join the crew, and I think Araki will kill children. I don't believe that he wouldn't. So.
I mean, he's done a lot of questionable things. I don't think the line.
Whatever,
he's crossed that line many times.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't believe this man, even in his old age, is a coward. So, I will trust the process.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, any closing thoughts on this chapter? Are we excited? Any theories for next time?
I have absolutely no theories for next time. This was a pretty okay chapter for concluding a fight that I completely forgot what was happening with, because a lot has happened in a 2 months time span. But other than that, yeah, no, this was a pretty good chapter. All I think that's gonna happen next is bank heist of some kind.
Bank heist, yeah.
Bank heist, yeah.
Yeah, I wanna see what this Howler guy's stand is. That's what I'm interested in.
Well, we saw it. It was
no, but what his ability is. Like, what's the specific condition, right, for the stand?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll probably learn that when they actually fight him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm excited for
God
that.
knows how long that's gonna be. We're approaching 2 years now.
Oh, don't get me, dude. How long is part 9 gonna be? Because it feels like we barely got started. That's the sad part.
Well, let's see. Part 7 was about a decade. Part 8 was a little over a decade. So part 9. It's not looking good for us. I hope you've cleared the next 8 years of your life.
I'm so glad this isn't a weekly thing and it's a monthly thing, because oh my goodness.
Oh god. Well, if it was a weekly thing, it wouldn't be 10 years. But
yeah, that's fair. But we'd still have to do it. It'd be, well, because if it's weekly divided by 4, it's still 2 years. We could do that.
Yeah, 2 years is pretty doable. We're about to be doing 2 years of this. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, the next one's the December 18th, so that's exciting.
Yay.
Yay. So, we'll see you next month.
Yeah, see you in a month, and for the rest of our lives.
Pretty much. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Let us know what you guys think of this chapter. I think it was a decent chapter for what it did. Again, I think it's more being shell-shocked that JoJoLands is back after such a long break, and so we're just getting back into it.
It's really like a lot has happened, both like personal life-wise and in the world. So
yeah,
this coming back after like being gone during like a very important like month, like 2 months, it's very much trying to get back into the flow of things.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that concludes JoJoLands chapter 20 breakdown. I'll catch you guys next month if you're gonna join us for JoJo's.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
Flip.
Flippity flip. Flip a dip.